The Aeolian Islands are a group of islands north of Sicily. The islands are named after Aeolus, and according to a local legend, he led a group from the Italian mainland to found a colony at Lipari. The main islands are Lipari, Vulcano, Salina, Stromboli, Filicudi, Alicudi, and Panarea. The Aeolian Islands are listed by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. The earliest signs of habitation were found in Lipari at Castellaro Vecchio. It grew through trade in obsidian, and these were goods made from volcanic rocks at a time before the time when metal existed. To learn more about La Bella Sicilia, consider subscribing. During the Bronze Age, the Aeolians prospered by means of commerce with overseas lands from Mycenae to the United Kingdom. Villages on the Aeolian Islands became established at Castello Lipari, Capo Graziano Filicudi, Cerro de Cianfi Salina, Capo Milazzese Panarea, and Portella Salina. These settlements were destroyed by invaders from the Italian mainland in 1250 BC. The Aeolian Islands were occupied by people from the Italian mainland, usually southern Italy, who were led by Liparus. Aeolus succeeded Liparus and, according to the Odyssey by Homer, provided hospitality to Odysseus. Furthermore, Aeolus is also mentioned in the Aeneid by Virgil. In 580 BC, Greek exiles from Rhodes and Cnidos, which is Turkey, arrived at Lipari and began a period of Greek influence. Their rule focused on two things. One, piracy against Etruscans, people from mainland Italy, typically north and central Italy, and against Phoenicians, who were traders from Palestine. Secondly, they would trade in the supply of vases and ceramic goods. The Aeolian Islanders allied with Carthage against Rome during the Punic Wars. The Battle of Lipari Islands in 260 BC initially ended with a Carthaginian victory, but the Romans later returned and sacked Lipari, and this led to a period of poverty across the islands. As the Roman Empire collapsed, the Aeolian Islands were overwhelmed by waves of invaders: the Visigoths, the Vandals, the Ostrogoths, and the Byzantine Empire. In 264 AD, a coffin, apparently containing the body of the apostle St. Bartholomew, washed up on the beach at Lipari. Lipari immediately appointed Bartholomew as patron saint of the Aeolian Islands. Calogero, the hermit of Lipari during the 4th century, gave his name to the thermal springs Terme San Calogero. The Arabs sacked Lipari in 836. They massacred the majority of the population and enslaved the survivors. The Normans conquered Sicily in 1061. Roger II of Sicily sent Benedictine monks to Lipari, and they contributed greatly towards the development of the island. They built St. Bartholomew Cathedral and also a monastery. Lipari prospered, and Salina benefited through agriculture. Frederick II became King of Sicily in 1208. This caused a period of prosperity to ensue across the Aeolian Islands, until a period when a popular uprising called the Sicilian Vespers caused a change in rule in Sicily. The Aeolians were loyal to Charles of Anjou and maintained trade links with Naples, the centre of the Angevin kingdom. In 1337, Lipari allowed safe passage to the French fleet, and in return gained a number of commercial and financial benefits. In the 15th century, as Naples and Palermo combined to create the Kingdom of Two Sicilies under Alfonso V of Aragon, the Aeolian Islands were also recognised. In this time, Aeolian mariners fought with the Spanish against the French navy. In 1544, 180 Ottoman ships, led by the pirate Hayreddin Barbarossa, arrived in Lipari and besieged the castle. Lipari immediately surrendered. The majority of the population of Lipari was enslaved. A lucky few slaves were ransomed in Messina and returned to the islands, but the rest were never to be seen again. The Spanish repopulated Lipari with people from Sicily, southern Italy and Spain. The Spanish rebuilt the city walls and the houses. Furthermore, an Aeolian fleet was built to defend the Tyrrhenian Sea from future Ottoman attacks. In 1693, as an earthquake devastated eastern Sicily, the local population prayed to Saint Bartholomew, and as a result there were no casualties. The islands improved economically in the 17th century due to agriculture. Bourbon rulers saw a penal colony on the island, and here they housed criminal and political prisoners. The penal colony was closed in 1916. The castle was modified to hold political prisoners in exile. This room is now the Aeolian Archaeological Museum. During the 19th century, the Archduke Ludwig Salvador of Austria visited the Aeolian Islands. He went on to publish a detailed work on them. In 1888, the volcano crater named Fossa erupted for a period of 19 months, and many died in the sulphur mines. In 1909, international newspapers claimed, quite incorrectly, that the Aeolian Islands had disappeared due to volcanic activity.